back here on the south side of Chicago. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ian Hamilton comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Mark Reynolds. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Reynolds.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here for Mark Reynolds as this lead got even wider. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia has a play. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Garcia going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Two away now in the Colorado 7th. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia is there. And the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. It's the Rockies 11 and the White Sox nothing. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Yonder Alonso, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Murphy. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And into bat next, the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Popped him up. Iannetta is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. 8th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 11-0. Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
The first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, Trevor Story. Lifted in the air to right field. That's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Ready now, David Dahl, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Murphy at third with 2 away. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, but they lead it 11-0. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. This is popped up. Murphy has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Ian Desmond.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Geyer has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Reynolds.
At the plate, Mark Reynolds. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Juan Minaya enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through for a hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there.
Now batting,
0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Chris Iannetta, and he'll bounce one on the ground to first, right to him, and he is in there.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Garcia is in pursuit, but this will land untouched. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Rockies are out in front, 12-0. Striding in, Adam Engel, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great
fielder,
command, great
Brandon.
location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Brandon Geyer. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now.
Now
All you have to
batting,
do is look at the
third
last
baseman,
4 hitters for evidence.
Yoan.
All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as
Moncada.
you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Ready for another shot now. Yoan Moncada. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Freeland takes home the win. Carlos Rodon struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.